So first of all, I wanted to let everybody know, I wanted to thank you guys coming out here, braving this cold Florida windy weather. 79 degrees with a breeze, a stiff breeze. It's okay. So this is great that you guys are here, and I know a lot of you guys are from up north, so it's kind of funny, but we got rid of all the cold weather. It's only going to warm up from now, right?
Right.
You guys excited about that? You guys are either eating or just not into it. All right. Well, listen, this is what we're going to do. There's a few things. This is kind of getting morphed into special announcements, updates, but I wanted to start off. Come on up here, Reagan. Do you guys know who this individual is? And pretend like you didn't hear me say Reagan.
Thank you, John.
Reagan has been with us for a while, over a year now, right? You guys have seen her. Who doesn't know who this individual is?
I don't.
You don't know? Of course you do. It's all right. Well, Reagan. Yeah, there you go. There's all your
My fan club.
fan clubs. So Reagan's been with us for over a year. And as you guys know, the concierge is where she works. It could be a complicated job. It definitely can. There's some quiet times, but guess what? There's some really busy times. And it's not just quantity of tasks she's doing, it's quality. When I mean that, I mean she takes attention to details. I can't tell you guys how many times I've seen Reagan in casual clothes, either in memory care or somewhere else, off the clock with residents, doing things. Literally, like in her personal time. And that's just amazing. And that's what I know, John, you were talking about, oh, you have amazing staff. Yeah, we do. And this is exactly why. These are people that are really dedicated, devoted, and that just shows that she would be here even if I didn't even pay you, and you were just working for cookies.
Well, yeah, the cookies are pretty good.
But I wanted to tell you thank you, first of all, and that is the reason why I am making this announcement, effective immediately, for the next month. We're going to try it out. Reagan has been promoted to front office supervisor. Round of applause. What that means is she is taking care of running all of the other concierge personnel, and you may see more in the future, as well as all of the transportation, which right now we have one driver, but we are hiring a second driver, so she's going to be managing that, overseeing it, and then of course the security that we have here, and anything else that has to do with in the lobby, in that experience, because yeah, I may be the face of the community, you're the face of the community as well. So I want everybody here to give her a round of applause. I don't know if you have anything you want to say. Speech. I'm just kidding. You can just say thank you.
I just want to say thank you. It is an honor to get to work here and to get to know so many wonderful residents and our great staff. And I am so thankful that I finally found like my tribe and where I belong and where I feel at home.
Thank you, Reagan. I really, really appreciate it. And more people like you, what is it, 11 players? Get me 11 Reagans and I'll beat you. I'll win a Super Bowl, right? Well, thank you, Reagan. Also, what I would like to do is, we have some changes that are happening, or not changes, but some announcements before we get into everything with the construction and the updated events. But what I want to tell you is, how many people here went to the resident council meeting? You're the president. Of course you went to the resident council meeting. Oh yeah, well, first of all, I would love to thank Karen. Karen is the president of the resident council committee. We have to give that a round of applause. The reason being is, you guys all say, yeah, resident council, resident council. Resident council is all of you residents. by default, you're part of the resident council. The trick is to have a good resident council committee. And that is what Karen is, amongst other residents that are part of the group. And it goes a lot. They are the ones that are taking on any problems, any concerns, putting it together. And through all of this wonderful technology, it eventually ends on my desk. And I have all of the minutes here. And it actually, I was really impressed seeing this, because for the first 2 years, I ran the resident council committee. And now it's morphed into the residents running it. And we have a pretty nice system. And the reason why I say that is when we did our license renewal with the AHCA, that's our Agency of Healthcare Administration, the local ombudsman people said, oh my God, for the size of the community you guys have, you got a pretty nice setup. So that's this is the voice of residents, because we really can always do better. And that's what that's all about. So I just wanted to kind of go through a couple of real quick things here that are actually the fun things that have been coming up recurring. I know somebody or a few people wanted a bagel cutter. Guess what, Karen? That bagel cutter has been purchased and they are using it in the dining room. It's the little things that makes us excited. But I just wanted to tell you as well, we do have other things as let's see, the next item on here that we did have was, everybody's talking about that coffee. That coffee needs to be hotter. Well, I do know that request. It's up to you guys to let me know if it's hotter, because everything went into place a couple of days, I should say yesterday. So let me know if that coffee is hotter. And I hear everybody about the boxes, the Bright House, the Spectrum boxes. Yeah, what a joke, those little tiny boxes, right? Those little tiny boxes that we have in everybody's rooms. It's time for an upgrade. Well, we're getting it. And the upgrade is going to be a whole DVR box where you have on-demand videos, and you have, this is the latest and greatest box that's out right now. So you won't have any family members at home saying, hey, you know what? Your box stinks. Yeah, you're laughing. Oh, did you tell George, hey, your box stinks? Yeah, he's laughing. So we've been going back and forth. Well, finally, today, I almost had to threaten them to say, you promised us in March. So she still told me it's happening in March. By the way, John, I threatened, hey, we're going to jump ship. Maybe we'll go to DirecTV, right? If you don't get back to me. So, no, I really think it's going to happen this month. So we still have 2 weeks. But we'll go into details of how that process is going to work. But we're going to do a sweep through the whole community. It's going to probably take about 2 days to do it. But you guys will know when it's coming. And that day is coming in the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to continue to push that on. So let's get to the good stuff. The good stuff. So I'm sure you guys have been watching TVs and seeing this groundbreaking. What's going on with the groundbreaking? Well, that is happening a week from tomorrow. It's kind of scary. How many of you guys, Gil, how many, if you can hear me, how many floors is the new tower? 7 floors. It's really 8 floors, but it's 7 because the first floor is going to be 2 stories high, about 24 feet up. It's going to be like an atrium type effect when you walk in there. And at the very, very top of the tower, it is official, it will be called the Rocket Launch Bar and Bistro. What does that mean? Rocket Launch. Well, first of all, how many of you guys have seen that video on the TVs with the groundbreaking? Did you see the rocket? Were you able to see the little rocket really quick? Yeah. You know what? I had to take a clipping of a Chinese rocket because I didn't want anybody to come after me. You know, I had the shuttle and everybody said, no, no, no. So, yeah, next time you see that video, look for the Chinese rocket. I don't know what it's called, but I had to stay really clear from SpaceX NASA and all that other stuff. But it is going to be at the top. So this is going to be a specialty restaurant. It's going to be totally themed around, well, guess what? The whole tower is called the Atlantis Senior Tower. So it's going to be themed around space. That means the drinks, they're all going to be around the space. The food, all of the way the whole decoration is up at the top, you're going to feel like it's all space. And the nice thing about it is you will always know when the next launch is. The next launch, you just go up to the 7th floor. And this is just going to be available for you guys as residents and the family members or friends of family members. It's not like we're just going to have this opened up to the public, because I think a lot of people would come here. They definitely would. But it's a great place to go get a drink or to have a little type of food, and it is facing exactly in line with NASA. That's actually the honest truth. It's been angled to face, so there is no way you're going to miss a launch. There's no way, especially when you turn your TVs on and you see your next launch. It's a huge amenity just to be able to have that within your community. So that is a big thing about that. We have a lot of other amenities. There's, of course, the swimming pool. Who wants a swimming pool? Yeah, that's going to be nice. What's great about it is this swimming pool, the entire part where you walk into will start at 0 inches. So you'll see a lot of places they have like a ramp to get into a typical swimming pool. Not here at Chateau. The entire end of it will be starting at 0 inches, meaning as you walk into it, you could go 2 inches, 3 inches, and there will be areas all within here. So say I'm just looking, hell, and if you didn't want to put on your bathing suit, you could almost go the way you are right now. Roll up your pants and just take your shoes off, and you can go down. Skinny dipping is after 10 o'clock. So, you know, that's when Chuck and John can come out, and sometimes I'm just kidding. But there will be holes in the actual base of the pool to be able to put umbrellas. So we're going to have some permanent umbrellas in there. So again, with some chairs. And of course, there are going to be railings going in there. So it's going to be handicap accessible, but it's not a little ramp. It's the entire side of the pool. And we're going to have this decorated really nice. So I know it's really hard to picture, but I want you guys to imagine you're coming out of our new tower. You're going to come out to a patio kind of like this, and it's going to appear like it's flying. Do you know why? When it's flying, the pool will be 4 feet lower, and there'll be a glass wall. So if I come out, the pool is going to be down below. So there'll be nice tables and chairs that you guys can sit and watch. And the pool at night is going to be the nice LED colors. And we're going to make it really, really nice. And the nice thing is you could be sitting down and you could look right through the railing. And then all of a sudden the pool is way down. How do you get down to the pool? No, you don't have to jump. You can just kind of go around the side. The entire pool deck, or I should say pool patio, will be 4 feet below where you come out. So it should create a really nice effect. And that's kind of like a floating terrace. We don't know the name, but that will be a big amenity. It's all about the amenities and places for you guys to kind of hang out and take it easy. So really excited about that. And let's talk about the timing. So I know I came out last week, right, John? And I said, hey, it's happening this week. It's happening this week. They should be rolling in like tomorrow. I don't see anybody out there. All I see is crickets. Well, I have some real information now, which is a good thing. So the information is on Monday, by the end of the day on Monday, there will be a fence that is installed just on this whole green area going towards the bocce ball court. And that will be with a 6, or I should say an 8-foot high fence to make sure you guys don't do any funny business when the lights go out. John. And there's some other. I should start saying Chuck, because I know it's real easy for you to get out there. And I know that this week, meaning this week, the week of today, whatever date today is, that is actually going to be with the equipment that's mobilizing and getting in there. So this will all be in place in time for our groundbreaking. So what I want to do, and I know a lot of you guys are looking, because this is playing on the TV. The groundbreaking is March 23rd at 11:30 in the Chateau Madeleine tent. That's a Wednesday, March 23rd, from 11:30 to 12. We're going to have where family members are invited. There's going to be appetizers, and we're going to do a little ceremony, champagne toast. And then at 12 o'clock, there is a show that we have set up. We figured you guys are out there already. We hired an illusionist, originally from Las Vegas. He's done shows in Las Vegas, but now he actively works at Universal Studios. So we're going to do a Las Vegas type show from 12 to 1. All for you guys. That's totally for free. This is kind of on the tail end of our groundbreaking ceremony. So are you guys excited about that? That's great. He is. He's very excited. Now, the day before, we're going to do a little private gold shovel, which it'll all be on the video and you guys will be able to see it. But rather than select certain residents to come, we are going to stick to make it black or white. Because I would love to be able to have all 90 of you residents to come. So what we're doing is the Founders Club. Yeah, all these fancy names. The Founders Club. These are the residents that moved here in 2019. So I'm going to go ahead and do that list. If your name is on this list, that means we are coming to you. Well, I want to check. Anybody here moved here to Chateau in 2019? Chuck, you are one person on this list. While he's here, I'm going to give Chuck a round of applause. Yeah, you could feel it, right? He said, wow. So we've got Bill, he's here. Anna Marie, she's not. But I know you guys are watching this on TV. We've got Ruth, that's here. Chuck Manning. Chuck Manning. And we've got Regina. We've got Janet. We've got Una, or Joe. We've got Don. We've got Della, Miss Della. We've got Kathleen. We've got Miss Gruda. There we go. Those are the people that are from 2019. But I will tell you one thing. Gil, you were the first one in 2020. You missed the cutoff line. So actually, Gil, since you're number 2 on this stock, let's give Gil a round of applause. Yeah, that's right.
He was sleeping.
He was sleeping. Yeah, I could tell. I could definitely tell. So we have a lot of fun things that are going on. And, you know, we do have other things that we're changing and making it smoother. Come on up here, Brittany. I see Brittany. Come on up, Brittany. Does anybody know Brittany? So Brittany, she started off as our admissions coordinator. Some of you guys might have dealt with her moving into Chateau. Does anybody remember you?
I don't know, they all say
Everybody's falling asleep. But it's okay. We can say Chuck Manning. Chuck Manning. Yeah, there we go. Everybody's awake. Well, she's been working in our HR department. And, you know, we have 93 employees here at Chateau. It is a lot to do. And we've actually even added another job scope to her. So she now will be dealing with every resident's bill. Ooh. Happy. Look at this, throwing stuff at you. Throwing. I can't say that this wasn't set up, but Anyway, I just wanted you guys to know if anybody had any questions about their bill or anything else like that, Brittany is now the person that will be dealing with it. There you go. You're all over the TVs. You can take a seat. For being a good sport, let's give her a round of applause. St. Patty's Day is coming, isn't it, guys?
Yeah.
So who knows what St. Patty's Day is? What day of the month? The 17th. That's good. I love you yelling from back there because, oh, you ruined it. I was going to make it like we had 100 people back there. And Evelyn went ahead and panned it. So it's good. And, you know, you guys, as that's coming up, we're coming up to the 17th. So I know we've got that whole flavor. And I tell you, our activities department, haven't they been doing a good job, guys? On that, all those TVs, I see the videos updating really fast. And I tell you, the footage is from our activities department. They're taking video, they're taking pictures, they're escorting, and they're coming up with all these crazy ideas. But yeah, you guys, Stella, Evelyn, and Roxy, round of applause.
Hey. Hey, Stella.
Oh. Wow, Chuck is in it. He definitely is. That is great. But it's really nice. And the thing is that a lot of people that move here, they don't know much about the culture. And then they come here and they say, wow, I understand. We don't want to be in a sleepy community. So I want to thank all of you guys as residents. We do have a new resident moving in as we speak. Top Choice Movers. And they won't be able to park there after Monday because there's a fence that's going to be there. But anyway, so the person's name is Bunky. So Bunky, we welcome you on the TVs. I don't know how much more personalized this could be. And you guys as residents and family members, you guys mean a lot. And you guys are the reasons why everybody here is happy. Yeah, we have good staff. We've got this executive director that thinks he's funny and knows what he's doing. But I tell you what, you guys as residents, the ambassadors group that we've got, and even if you're not in the ambassadors, is it group? Ambassadors, yeah, ambassador program. You guys, there's a lot of residents here that are really helping out that are not part of it. And that makes it so much. It's not like there is a clique where you're not welcome because of you guys, we are all happy. So again, I want to thank all of you guys, and we have a lot of things to look forward to. We really do. And I promise you, with this construction process, it is not going to be like the way you see construction at one of these little out parcels. We are going to have it very, very secluded. I guess you want to say Disney style, right? Pardon our stardust. We're going to have a lot of fences, and we're going to have it totally a direct traffic away from the whole community that nobody even has to come in to our parking lot. So we've got a lot of land that we could do that stuff. So again, I encourage anybody that has any questions or any comments or any concerns, especially once the construction starts, they're not going to be working in the middle of the night. I promise you. We're very strict with the way this is all going to work. And we're going to, once they get started, remember this is an education process. We're going to have a lot of people learning. And you'll know all the people and the people to talk to as well. But yeah, this is going to be a very, very transparent process. And we're all done. You know what, Chuck? You and I, we can go try to build another one. I don't need to hire a GC. You'll just be the foreman because you're going to know.
Contractor's hat.
There we go. Well, thank you guys, and I will see you later. Round of applause, guys.